Hello everyone, Joshua Gillespie here, and it's been a while, but I'm going to talk about something pretty crazy cool. Yeah, that'll work. Crazy and cool. Emmet Otter's Jug-Band Christmas and the Bells of Fraggle Rock are going to be airing on ABC Family next month during their 25 Days of Christmas. I think that's what they call it, and I'm too lazy to look it up and find out if that is the title. It's going to be December 13th and 14th at like 11 and 12 o'clock. So, you know, it is on the weekend though, so that is good, because if they had shown it like Thursday at 11 or 12 o'clock, kids would be in school, therefore their, hate to say it, primary demographic wouldn't be around to see it. So showing it on the weekend, awesome. Now, contrary to popular belief, this is not the first time the special is being shown on an ABC channel. It was shown in 1980, so even though it's not the first time, it's been a heck of a long time. In fact, it's been a heck of a long time that either of these things have been shown on television. The Bells of Fraggle Rock is the season 3 premiere, and originally it was going to air in January, but because it's a Christmas episode, HBO decided go ahead and show it in December, and then they would continue to show it as a Christmas special. So there's your summary of that. So why is this important? Well, in the description, it lists these two specials as being remastered. And I don't know about you, but whenever I hear the word remastered, I think Blu-ray. Now, I'm not necessarily hoping for a Fraggle Rock Blu-ray because I just spent $80 on the complete series box set, so goodness gracious, imagine how expensive a Blu-ray collection would be. I think the Twilight Zone's like still $200. Okay, back on topic. So Fraggle Rock on Blu-ray doesn't get me all that excited, but the thought of Emmet Otter's Jug-Band Christmas being on Blu-ray, that is so cool. Now, let's really get into why it's important, and the main focus is Emmet Otter. So, for those of you who don't know, over the years this special has received numerous edits, which I'm going to go into detail right now. First is the original 1977 airing on HBO, which many people consider to be the definitive edition. It's 54 minutes long, and it has never been released on home video. In 1980, it was shown on ABC and was released on this beautiful VHS tape in 1983. So, what's different about this version? Well, you could just go on the Muppet Wiki and find out for yourself, but here's the thing. Surprisingly, their entry for this is wrong. The things they list out aren't true. The edits made in this version, they cut out the second verse of No Hole in the Wash Tub, and When the River Meets the Sea, the final time they sing that, it is shortened. They add in some new scenes, mostly just extra dialogue and stuff said before songs begin.
Well, at least there ain't no hole in the wash tub.
Oh, there ain't no hole in the wash tub. That's what you call your basic keeping warm while you're rowing home kind of song.
I'm rowing. Where's the singing?
And it has all of Kermit the Frog's narration and his scenes that he's in, which will be important for the other edits. So you got this version, which is pretty good. And it has a running time of 49 minutes, which is actually how long every other edit is. So we've got this version, which I really like. It's got some problems. I don't like that they cut the second verse out of no hole in the wash tub, but the extra dialogue and having all of Kermit's scenes intact, I approve. Now then, in 1996, we get this version. I love the artwork. I'm just going to say this is my favorite Emmet Otter cover. Now, the verse in No Hole in the Wash Tub is in this version. The extra dialogue cut, the extra scenes cut. And as for Kermit the Frog, he has only one scene in this entire version, and it's at the very beginning when he gets his scarf stolen by the River Bottom gang. In fact, that's what they show on the back of it, so you will know that's the scene with Kermit in this version. However, the back of the box still says Kermit the Frog narrates this heartwarming, fun-filled treat from Jim Henson Productions. He tells you what the story is. He doesn't narrate it in this version. But again, it's a pretty good version. I guess it's nice that Kermit gets something, but I really do like the extra dialogue and stuff in this version. So, yeah. Now, this edit would be re-released on VHS again in 1998 and on DVD in 2001 with a ugly, ugly, ugly cover, which I will show there. Now, at this time, whoever was doing marketing just must have thought, you know, they're gonna see this, they're gonna see Emmet Otter, and also goes for the Christmas toy. They're not gonna recognize these characters. What can we do? Bam! Kermit the Frog, right there! But he's only in one scene. He's right there! But right there. Well, can we at least use a Christmassy image? Only in the Christmas toy. This one, just use that generic picture. Alright? Okay. So yes, 1996 edit, or it's alright. Honestly, if you took the Kermit the Frog and the extra dialogue from this version and the unedited songs from this version, I guess I would consider that to be my definitive version. So, then the Muppets were bought by Disney. And then it was re-released on DVD in 2005 as a brand new edit. This version, well, this was the 2008 release. This version has been re-released more times than any other. It was released in 2005, I believe 2008, which is this version, and then again in 2013. And the only difference is who, I don't want to say public, released it. So this is Hit Entertainment, and the other one is like, I don't even know. So what's different about this edit? Well, Kermit the Frog is completely gone. Yeah. In fact, what's crazy is this version is the 1977 definitive version, just with no Kermit the Frog. That's it. That's really all that's different. So, what version do I recommend? Well, the only way to see the original 1977 definitive edition is at the Pally Center, which I really need to make a trip to because they've got a lot of stuff I want to see. If you're a collector like I am, or if you just want to see extra dialogue, and you don't mind song verses being cut and some scenes getting cut, this version is extremely difficult to find. I'll just go ahead and say that I paid $20 for this tape on eBay. There was only one listing of it across eBay and Amazon, so I just snatched it up. It's actually in surprisingly good condition, but like a lot of these old Muppet releases, they can be very difficult to find and very expensive, so struggles of a Muppet collector. Now, this version, it's, you know, if you want some Kermit the Frog and, you know, this is an okay version. The DVD of it you can buy dirt cheap. Only downside is you have to have that ugly, ugly cover. I found this tape at a thrift store for 25 cents. You can't beat a price like that. But if you just want the special, you don't care about Kermit the Frog or extra dialogue or cut verses or any of that, the DVD is good. In fact, it actually has the deleted dialogue on the bonus features as deleted scenes. It's got bloopers, which there's some great, great stuff, including Jerry Nelson and Frank Oz when the drum rolls out of the music store. Just hilarious. There's a very good behind the scenes featurette if you like those, which I do. It's almost an hour long behind the scenes. That's just goes into such great detail on things. There's a photo gallery. They talk about a song that was actually cut out. It was recorded, but it was cut out. There is a sing-along, which I thought was going to be from something else, but it wasn't. And it just was, yeah. And they've got the jump to your favorite song. Thankfully, in the early days of DVDs, they seemed to have this idea that kids would want to play games on DVDs, so they would stick in these crappy trivia things. Thankfully, this has none of those. It's a great DVD. You can probably find it at Target cheap. They might just re-release it again. Actually, let's get to that. So what if it's released on Blu-ray? Now here's where I know I keep saying it, but this is where it is truly important that it's being shown on ABC Family. This is a Disney-owned channel, for those of you who don't know. And Disney owns the Muppets. So even though they can't have Kermit the Frog on the DVDs because it's just all this legal mumbo-jumbo that I don't feel like going into, showing it on TV, they can do. So they could show the 1977 Definitive Edition with Kermit the Frog. They could also show, though I'm pretty certain they won't, this version with the extra dialogue, cut verses, all the things I've been listing. They could show this version with only one scene of Kermit the Frog, which is what my heart thinks is going to be what's shown. You know, not all of Kermit, but just the beginning scene. Though, even though my heart wants that version, my brain just tells me it's gonna be the 2005 version, which, you know, I just can't, I don't want to get my hopes up. I don't want to be sitting there going, we're gonna see Kermit, and then get mad if he's not there. So, and same goes for all of you sitting out there. I don't want you jumping on the forums going, how dare they not show Kermit the Frog? Yeah, it's just the way it goes. Really, the thing to take away from this is the fact that Emmet Otter's Jug-Band Christmas is going to be shown on TV, and they're not showing Muppet Christmas Carol or Very Merry Muppet Christmas Dark, Sad, Depressing Special or Letters to Santa. They are showing Emmet Otter and Fraggle Rock. That is just so cool. Now I could go into the whole, maybe this means Disney and the Muppet and Jim Henson Company are gonna come together and work out something. Maybe, but I don't want to get my hopes up about it. If there's a Blu-ray release, that'd be incredible. That would be so cool. My dream would be a Blu-ray release that has the different versions. So like you can watch the definitive version or this version with all that I've been mentioning. Or, you know, that would be so cool. Or just a Blu-ray in itself. Just having this in a super high quality. I know people don't buy Blu-rays these days. I do because I'm weird. Plus, it looks nice on my shelf. So yeah, Emmet Otter being shown on ABC Family and Fraggle Rock. It's just really cool, and it just adds a little bit to that Christmas joy. And you know, there's a new Muppet show on TV, and now that they're showing these. I keep saying it, but it's a great time to be a Muppet fan. I mean, there's a rumor going around there might be a new Muppet restaurant at Walt Disney World. How cool would that be? You know, I'm just happy that this is happening. I'm not going to riot in the streets if Kermit the Frog's not shown. I'm just happy that it's happening. And you should be too. And if you get ABC Family, you should definitely DVR and record and show it to all your friends. The classics, Emmet Otter's Jug-Band Christmas and the Bells of Fraggle Rock. Thank you for watching.
That's a pretty girl dancing to Jug-Band music. And the mess of Mama's barbecue. A mess of Mama's barbecue. Oh,